Hey guys, this video is going to be a little bit more serious. Right now, let me go ahead and pull up my calendar. It's December 29th at 6:22 a.m. I haven't slept in the last day and a half, I guess. I'm making this video because I really want to shock you guys into reality. And the reality is that the new year is coming. This is going to be the last video of the year for me. And it's 2023, okay? 2024 for me started 2 months ago, and I'm only sharing my experiences here. But when I say really 2 months ago, I'm going to show you my calendar here. On November 1st was the first day of 2024 for me, okay? I started my year early. I started basically 2 months early. And it's been, 30 days of November, 29 days of December. We're coming into the 61 days before the year really starts. And I've had a head start. And many of you have had head starts because many of you have been on this journey with me of starting a new year. But I want you guys to realize something. Okay, I want to make something clear to you. In the year 2023, right? Before 2023 started, on days like today, you're going to watch this video on December 31st, right? In the morning, New Year's Eve. You're going to watch this video. And just on days like today, many people have said, New Year, new me, with their little status on Instagram, their new post, their new thing. And they'll make these posts. They'll talk about how they're going to be a new person. They probably woke up with a hangover, probably drinking the night before, maybe high even. Maybe they're high at the moment, making their new them status post where they're talking about their new selves, their New Year's resolutions, and all the BS that comes with it. And the reality is these people do not have a plan, okay? And you've never, ever achieved anything in your life without a plan. You've never have. And everything that you can achieve has to come with a plan. If you've seen my goals video, the video that I created literally 60 days ago, it's with a plan. I've created a plan to help me succeed for the year of 2024. And part of that plan was I started early. If you're not fortunate enough to start early, because the year is essentially starting tomorrow, if you're not fortunate to start early, start now. It's going to be January 1st. Today is December 31st. You're watching this December 31st. I'm recording this December 29th. You can set up a list of everything you want to achieve before the year's over. You have everything in your hands. You have the ability to become successful, whatever realm that might be, whether it be print on demand, Redbubble, TeePublic, whatever it is. And this video, this channel, we talk a lot about print on demand. We talk a lot about, making money off t-shirts and hoodies and all these kind of things. But this video is so much more than print on demand. You have to understand that anybody who's able to struggle and succeed in a certain endeavor is able to succeed in pretty much all other realms. There's nothing different that print on demand offers that's different than running a Shopify store, starting a business, getting in shape. There's nothing different. All it is extreme hard work and consistency. The number one reason why people aren't successful is because slothfulness. They're lazy. That's all it comes down to. It's not a lack of money. It's not a lack of resources. It's not you're poor. It's none of these things. Because guess what? We all start from the exact same point, and that's nothing. We all start at the same point. My Redbubble account with 0 sales, right? That, by the way, last year, I clocked in the yearly revenue. My largest Redbubble account, and I have many. I have over 9. My largest Redbubble account had 13,000 something in sales. Can't remember the exact number, but 13,000 something, right? And somebody I remember commented on one of my videos. He said, why do you keep using the screenshot of your $13,000, $14,000 Redbubble account in sales? Why do you use that in every photo? Well, why wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Right? If you have a store that makes more money than 90% of all the other people on the whole entire platform, wouldn't you show it off? Why wouldn't you? The reality is every single one of you can achieve everything that I've done. But not everybody is going to achieve simply because they're not going to do the work and they don't have a plan. So I want to give you guys a gift, okay? I want to give you guys the gift. The shock of reality is that your life will never change. It will be the exact same thing that you go through each and every day unless you change today. Unless you begin by creating a plan, a logistical plan that's going to take you into the new year and something that you can truly commit to. There's only two reasons why people don't succeed. It's either they do not have a plan or they do not commit to their plan. Those are the only two reasons. If you commit for long enough, if you work hard for long enough, you will achieve it. The universe is very giving. There's not a second or a chance where somebody did everything they were supposed to do and didn't receive the fruits of that. There's not a world where that exists. There's not. Of course, people are born unfairly. Some people are born more poor than others. Some people are born in bad situations, of course. But the reality is that if you create a plan and you stick to that plan, you will be successful. And I've spoken about this before in my goals video, and you guys can scroll down and go to the goals video. I'm not even sure where it is. You could take your time to look through it, look through the channel. But the reality is that when you set your goals, when you say I want to make X amount of dollars or whatever, you have to calculate the amount of work that is going to be required to get there. And once you calculate the amount of work, you stick by that and you do the work each and every day. And you will know very clearly and very easily if you're giving up on your dreams, on your goals, on your aspirations or not. Because you'll look at the amount of work required and you'll look at the work you've done and you'll compare. And you have to go to bed every single day asking yourself, did I give up on myself today or did I not? And the reality is, guys, if you choose to give up on yourself, you're not going to be able to come through or follow through for anyone else. That's the truth. And I think you guys all know this. And I think inherently everybody knows this. But the reality is once again, it comes from lack of belief. Part of the reason why people have discipline and choose to do the things that they want to do and choose to become successful is because they don't believe they can be successful. So I'm asking you this. Do you believe you can be successful? If you believe you can be successful, truly, there should be nothing in your way. I mean, assuming that you don't have any kind of disability or there's something wrong with you or, putting those things aside, obviously, because there are things that happen. There are things that literally stop you from doing the work. Putting those things aside, what else is in your way? The answer is nothing. And I'll give you a quick example. I remember, I think 3 years ago, my grandmother passed away, right? I couldn't do the work at that moment. I had to be there for her. Does that make sense? I had to do things. And years before that, my mother passed away. I was too young at that point, but there was nothing I could have done. And there are people who are going through things like that right now. They're, so family member sick, whatever, something is happening in their life that they can't do the work. I understand that. That happens. Not everybody is in a position where they're able to do the work. They're able to grind. They're able to focus fully on themselves. I completely understand. Some people listening to this are going through divorces. Some people are listening to this have sick family members, a dying child, whatever the case may be, all kinds of tragedies. And I understand those people can't be blamed. We're talking about the people who have every opportunity but choose to not do the work. They're only a fault to themselves. And the reality is when you look at yourself in the mirror and become completely harsh with yourself and tell yourself that you are responsible for everything that you've encountered in your life, whether it happened to you or whether it happened for you, you are responsible for everything, big and small, then you will start to appreciate everything you go through. Literally, everything. And to put things into consideration, I'll give you an example. If people if you're working, let's just say you're going to work, instead of being ashamed or angry that you're going to work, tell yourself, I get to go to work today. You have to look at things positively. The world is too negative of a place for you to add more negativity to it. It's only going to break you down. There's so many things in the world that are negative. I mean, you could just turn on your TV. It's all negativity. Negativity, negativity, negativity. You turn on the news on YouTube, negativity, people dying, wars, all kinds of issues. And heck, even drama videos. It's all negative. There's nothing positive being stated. So you have to look into the world as if everything in your life is moving you forward in a positive direction. So for example, if you get banned on Redbubble, that should be positive. You should look at that and say, you know what? I got banned on Redbubble. Thank God I got banned. So now I can learn what I did wrong so I can never get banned again. But people don't think of it that way. People don't look at it that way. And unfortunately, there's nothing you could do to really help those people. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's almost as if people are fated. People are fated almost to either succeed or lose based on the human beings that they are. Really. And the reason why I'm making this video is maybe, and this is what I have a hope for, is maybe people can change. You know, I haven't personally experienced change, but maybe people can change. And when I say change, is what I mean is, if their behavior and their identity is nothing but negative, maybe people can watch a video like this and change. Who knows? But at the end of the day, the people who are going to be successful are going to be successful. It doesn't matter what video they see. It doesn't matter what guide they have, because by definition, no matter what comes in their path, they're going to keep going forward. And I'm going to be nothing more than an example of that. If my videos haven't been already, I mean, we've created over 1,000 videos, right? On this channel, 1,100 videos, actually. It says here 1.1K videos on this channel. If they haven't been already, it's going to be nothing more than that in 2024. All of the guides, all of the videos that we do are nothing more than just examples of things that I go through on a daily basis. When I talk about uploading to stock photo sites, uploading to TeePublic, little tricks that I have on Zazzle, etc., these are all things that I do myself. And you guys will see more of that. And I'm sure many of you guys are going through that, but I want this video to be inspirational for everybody, is that people don't really get lucky in this universe. It's very, very rare. You know, when I got my $13,000 account on Redbubble, and then I had 9 other accounts that were making thousands of other dollars on there, and you add it all up, and it creates a very significant amount of income, that wasn't by luck. It definitely wasn't random. When I had a TeePublic account generate over $4,000 2 years ago on TeePublic, and I put a screenshot up in the whole video and I showed the sale, that wasn't by random. That wasn't luck. That wasn't, maybe, let me try to randomly post stuff and hopefully I'll get lucky. It wasn't that. It wasn't even remotely close to that. Everything was calculated, and everything happens for a reason. When I sold my first business after working at it tirelessly for no pay for the first 3 years, just learning, not even a single dime made in profit. And then finally, the last year and a half of that business, I built that business extremely high and sold it. That wasn't by luck either. Nothing happens by luck. And if you're in a negative position, that does not happen by luck either. At least most times in terms of business. I'm not going to speak about other things in life. All I can speak about is business. That's all I can speak about is business. I'm not talking about other things in life. I mean, let's be honest. This channel only relates to business. But as far as business, nothing is by luck. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You don't get lucky in business and get, thousands of dollars. You might get a lucky sale, but you're not going to get a lucky thousands of dollars of income. You don't get lucky doing that. So I want you guys to understand that every single one of you have the ability to surpass your wildest expectations. But it's all in your hands. And it's all in my hands. It's all in my hands to do the exact same thing. I'm not preaching to the choir. I do the things that I talk about. When I talk about TeePublic or Zazzle or Etsy, you can bet I'm working on those things each and every day. Each and every day. Each and every day. I'm grinding. Each and every day. And once again, if you guys want to see my goals video, actually leave a link in the description. You can watch it. But this is the new year. And I'm actually going to make more videos. I told you guys this. I'm creating other channels. One is just like about wealth and finance and money. One is about Pinterest ads, things like that. I'm creating other channels of things that I do in my daily life and things that, I work on every day. And I'll leave those links in the description box down below, and I'll start uploading them in the new year to those channels, to those videos. And hopefully you guys have the realization. That's really what's the most important thing, is you're truly realizing that you have everything in your hands to be successful. And there's nothing stopping you. You literally have everything. And if you can come out with a little bit of positivity and start to look at things that everything is helping you to move forward and turn anything that once was negative into a positive, mentally, as a cheat code, you can be whatever it is that you want to be. And I'm not speaking from somebody who reads this from books and magazines. I'm not an author. I talk about this from practice. I'm a practitioner. The only thing I could talk about is my own experience. I don't have, I'm not some sort of guru that reads books and then tells you about life. That's not me. I go through these things. I experience these things. And every single day, I'm putting myself in the line of fire. Every single day, I'm working hard. I'm figuring out how to do things. I'm trying to achieve success. And that's in every direction. I just shared this, the last few weeks, is before I got sick, these past few weeks, I was doing a week fast. Well, 5 days fast, not a week, but you get my point. A business week of fasting from Monday to Friday, 5-day fast. And I only did that just to build more discipline, because if I could do that, then what can't I do? And that's the kind of the mentality that you guys have to have, is that, every little thing that you do, you're using it as an inch to pull you forward. Every little thing. I remember something that I always enjoyed when I was a young kid is walking home from school. Sometimes school would be 3, 4, 5 miles away, and I'd just walk home. And part of the reason why I did that is because it would give me that chip on my shoulder mentally, emotionally, knowing that I'm doing something that other people are not doing. Now, that's not a big deal, but I looked at it that way. I blew it out of proportion in my mind that I was doing something that other people are not willing to do. Everyone else is willing to take the bus. Everyone else is willing to take the free ride home. Everyone else willing to have their parents pick them up. But I was that one kid that wanted to walk home just to strengthen my mind. And I was always like this, but the reality is you guys have to look at it the same way. And I'm not telling you have to because I did it. I'm telling you because it works. Like, you look at it this way. If you challenge yourself, let's just say normally you upload 10 designs a week. Let's just use that as an example, right? You challenge yourself and you tell yourself, today, no matter what happens, I'm going to upload 10 designs today no matter what. No matter what. Now, mind you, you're used to uploading 10 a week. Now what happens is, after you upload those 10 designs, you're going to tell yourself, well, I could upload 5 designs a day, 2 designs a day, 3 designs a day. Your new normal now has leveled up because you have now shocked yourself into challenge. And that's now a mental chip on your shoulder, literally. You're telling yourself, well, I've already done 10 in one day. I could easily now do 3 a day, 4 a day, instead of, doing 10 a week. Now my output is 10 times more, 5 times more, 6 times more, whatever the case may be. And you need to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And you don't have to push forever. This is what a lot of people don't understand either, is that when you have a plan, when you have a goal, when you have things in mind, you don't have to push forever. The whole purpose of a plan is to have a start and an end. That's the whole purpose. So for me personally, and once the new year comes, I'll share this. I'll share something a little more private, but once the new year comes, once again, I'll share this. But 2024, I have set certain things in place to where I have literally no other option but to succeed. Literally. And I'll share this more, but I'm putting myself in a certain circumstance where I don't have another option. You understand? I'll explain it more, like I said, but it's going to be difficult. I mean, there's really nothing else. I'm just going to share it when it comes. But yeah, basically, I'll see you guys in 2024. I wish you guys nothing but the best. If you truly want to succeed, you want to stop playing games, make a lot of money, you need to focus today. For the rest of the 12 hours that exist before midnight strikes, you need to focus on what is my plan? What do I want to achieve? And how am I going to get there? And you need to focus on the actions. And I'll leave the goal video in the description box down below to share with you as an example of the goals that I'm looking for, and specifically in print on demand. I have other goals in life, spirituality, relationships, etc. I have other goals, but, they don't pertain to this channel. That's why I'm not necessarily going to mention them here. I have nothing wrong with, nothing against mentioning them. I could, easily mention them. It's not like I'm scared to mention them, but you guys are probably not going to be interested in them because it's not related to print on demand, but whatever. The point is I'll leave a link in the description where you can watch that goals video, and I hope you guys set up a plan. I hope you guys are dedicated. I really want to see every single one succeed here. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a hell of a fight 2024. There's a lot of reasons why you should probably focus on making money in 2024. A lot of things are going to go down in the future that are probably not on the good side. But I'll talk about those things maybe on a different channel because I'm not trying to get canceled. But I'll see you guys soon. I wish you guys nothing but the best and nothing but success. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye 2023. I'll never make another video for 2023 again. See you soon. Peace out. Bye.